Hi, this is Miss Flowers. This is for 6th grade math class. It is over one step, inequality, solving and graphing. For number 1, you're going to draw your river. I have a positive 3 on this side. If I want to get rid of that 3, I am going to subtract 3, or you can think about it as adding a negative 3. If I add a negative 3 to this side, I have to add a negative 3 to the other side. X is greater than or equal to, because this is my 0 pairs, these zeroed out. A 3 and a negative 3 is 0. Negative 2 plus a negative 3 is a negative 5. It is going to be a closed circle on negative 5. So each one of these I am going to substitute in. X is greater than or equal to negative 5. I'm going to take a number over here. How about the opposite of negative 5? The opposite of negative 5 is a positive 5. Positive 5 is greater than or equal to negative 5. This statement is true. So let's try a number on this side. Negative 6 is greater than or equal to negative 5. That is not true. So I know I am going to be shading in everything on this side. All of these numbers that I am shading in and continually make the statement true. So my answer is X is greater than or equal to negative 5. Can I substitute in negative 5? Can X be negative 5? Is negative 5 greater than or equal to negative 5? Yes, it's equal to, so this is a true statement. Number 2. This is a multiplication problem. The inverse of multiplication is division. I am trying to get the x by itself. There is a 9 with that x, so I'm going to divide both sides by 9. 9 divided by 9, these will just cancel out, making it 1. So x is less than or equal to 9 divided by 9 is 1. It is going to be a closed circle on 1. So I'm going to check each side. X is less than or equal to 1. Let's try this side. 2 is less than or equal to 1. That is not true, so I'm going to put an X above the 2. Try this side. 0 is less than or equal to 1. Is 1 my bigger number? Yes. So that means I am shading in this side. So all these numbers, and it continues. You can continue shading in, but let's just shade in a little bit. X is less than or equal to 1. They're wanting to know if negative 10 will fit in that area. Negative 10 is less than or equal to 1. If I had continued shading, I would have hit negative 10. So this is a true statement. Number 3. I have a negative 29 with my x. I'm subtracting 29, so the opposite of subtracting, the inverse subtracting is add. If I add 29 on this side, I have to add 29 on the other side. Negative 33 and a positive 29, signs are not the same, so we're going to subtract. 33 minus 29 is 4. There are more negatives, so this is going to be negative 4. This was my 0 pair. So that leaves us with the symbol, greater than or equal to, and x. So negative 4 is greater than or equal to x. Negative 4, greater than or equal to x. It is going to be a closed circle on negative 4. And I'm going to substitute numbers in. How about let's do the opposite of negative 4. Negative 4 is greater than or equal to 4. Is this statement true? No. So let's look at the next one. On this side, it's negative 5. This should be negative 4, sorry. Negative 4 greater than or equal to negative 5, because we're substituting in for the x. Negative 4 will stay the same, the sign will stay the same, and then just change the x to a negative 5. Is negative 4 greater than or equal to negative 5? Yes. So we are shading in this side. So let's substitute in. Negative 4 is greater than or equal to x was our answer. So negative 4 is greater than or equal to 8.5. This is false. Number 4 is a division problem. The inverse to division is multiplication. We're going to multiply by 5 on this side, multiply by 5 on this side. Whatever you do to this side, you have to do to the other. X is less than or equal to 0 times 15. I'm sorry, we're dividing both sides by 15. 0 times 15 is 0. So it's going to be an open circle on 0. And we're going to check each side of the 0. So let's check this side. Is 1 less than 0? No. Is negative 1 less than 0? Yes. So we are shading in this side. So my answer was x is less than 0. Substitute in for 0, because they're wanting to see if does x, would x be make that statement true. Is 0 less than 0? No. If you had a line underneath it, then saying it was equal to, then it would be. Number 5. X minus 11 is greater than negative 15. I need to get the x by itself. There's a negative 11, so I'm going to add 11. If I add 11 on this side, I have to add 11 on this side. This is my 0 pair. Negative 15 and a positive 11. 15 minus 11 is 4. There are more negatives than there are positives, so this is a negative 4. So an open circle, negative 4. X is greater than negative 4. So let's just substitute the x for the opposite of negative 4. The opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. So 4 is greater than negative 4. This is a true statement. So I'm going to shade in all of this side. And it can continue. So x is greater than negative 4. They're saying negative 4 here. So is negative 4 greater than negative 4? No, they're equal to. Okay, pause your video so you can switch papers. At any time during the video, you can pause it. Number 6. I am going to draw my river. I have a negative 17, so I'm going to add 17. If I add 17 on this side, I have to add 17 on the other side. This is my 0 pairs. This leaves me with x on this side. 0 plus 17 is 17. X is less than 17. I am going to put an open circle on 17 because it does not include 17. Is 16 less than 17? Yes. You can try the other side. Try any number over here. Is 21 less than 17? No. So I'm going to shade in this side. All the numbers going this way makes this inequality true. So let's substitute in here. Negative 1 is less than 17. If I continue over here, I will eventually run into a negative 1. So this is true. Number 7. Negative 9x is less than or equal to negative 198. Now first I'm going to draw my river. This is dividing by a negative number or multiplying by a negative number. Remember, when you multiply or divide by a negative number, you have to switch this sign. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it. I am going to divide this side by negative 9 because I need to isolate my x. That will get rid of my negative 9s. Negative 9 on this side. Those cancel out, so I have x. Negative 198 divided by 9. I am going to get 22. And a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So I'm going to leave it positive. To graph it, it is going to be a closed circle on 22. And let's check. X is greater than or equal to 22. Is 21 greater than or equal to 22? No, that is not true. Is 23 greater than or equal to 22? That is true. So I am shading in this side. So answer is x is greater than or equal to 22. Can 12 be one of the solutions? Is 12 greater than or equal to 22? No, that is false. I want you to pause and do number 8. And then we'll check it together. Number 8. Divide each side by 14. These cancel out. X is greater than 280 divided by 14. I get 20. So it's going to be an open circle on 20. And we're going to check each side of 20. X is greater than 20. So let's check this side. Is 19 greater than 20? No. Is 21 greater than 20? Yes. So I am shading in this side. And remember, the open circle means it does not include 20. So x greater than 20. Is 51 greater than 20? That is a true statement. Okay, pause and do number 9. I'm going to draw my river because I have x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 22. I'm going to add 4 on this side because this will be my 0 pairs. If I add 4 on this side, I have to add 4 on this side. So that's my 0 pairs. X is greater than or equal to 22 plus 4 is 26. X is greater than or equal to 26. So this is saying all the numbers bigger than 26 are equal to 26. I'm going to put a closed circle on 26. Does this work? Is 25 greater than or equal to 26? No. The other side of 26 is 27. Is 27 greater than or equal to 26? Yes. So I will start shading in on the other side of 26. So x is greater than or equal to 26. If I substitute x with 26.1 is greater than 26, this is a true statement. This is just a little bit more, but it is a true statement. You can pause and do number 10. The first thing I'm going to do is draw the river. Subtract 10 on this side, subtract 10 on this side. This creates my 0 pairs. X is left on this side. 33 minus 10 is 23. So 23 is less than or equal to x. It's going to be a closed circle on 23. 23 is less than or equal to, let's do 21. Is 23 less than 21? No. So let's try on the other side. 23 is less than or equal to 24. Yes, 23 is less than 24. So I'm going to shade this side in, because all of these numbers on this side make the statement true. So is 23 less than or equal to x? They say this, my number is negative 13. So 23 is less than or equal to negative 13. That is false, because negative 13 will be way over here. Please make sure you get a parent's signature. Remember, during the video, you can stop it and check it before we do the problem, and then you can check your solutions.